What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, DrewTube, and I'm back at you again with another video. Everybody, smash that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. You're not going to want to miss this one. Shout out to the notification squad. Everybody hit that bell, squad up so you won't miss a video, and show some love in them comments. It's YouTube. Let's get into it. People get mad at a person when they find out they're a hindrance to your success. Let's talk about it. People will try to force you to do what they want you to do. And then when you don't do that, they catch an attitude. Why is that? It's because some people try to control others, and that's how they get their power. Some people are only strong when they feel that they have control over others. So when people know that you would choose being successful instead of them or what they have planned, then they get an attitude. Don't deal with people like that. There are people that will gladly still be a part of your life because they know you want to be successful. Only a rude, evil-spirited person is going to be angry because they're a hindrance to you. When a hindrance is something that is bothersome, something that's trying to stop something from progression, something that's trying to stop someone from getting ahead. Somebody may try to hinder your success because they're either unaware that they're doing this, or they're aware that they're doing it. But either way, you have to be aware when people are getting in the way of what you need to be doing for your life. Because when people get mad, when all you're trying to do is become successful, they're trying to manipulate you. And what people will do is they'll get angry. Oh, you don't want to spend time with us? They'll try to say that you don't like them anymore, when all you're trying to do is use your time to work on yourself. People will say you don't love them anymore. People will say that you don't care about them, all because they want you to care about them more than you do your goals. Where was this person at before you knew them? This is what I need people to understand. Where were you at before they knew you? They were doing just fine. They were living their life. You didn't know them. They didn't know you. You were working on your goals. Now, people will try to hold it against you when you want to become successful because they see you leaving them behind. If they see you leaving them behind, why is that? It's because this person was never really with you to begin with. Anybody that sees you leaving them behind has already left you. Anybody that sees you leaving them behind has already left you. So if somebody gets with you, if you get with someone and they're upset because you want to become successful, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. You shouldn't have anyone in your life that doesn't want to see you succeed. People who don't want to see you succeed in life, you cut those people off. You're going to have to, because they don't want to see you succeed. People who don't want to see you do good in life aren't just going to be okay with not seeing you do good. They are going to make sure that they have a hand in your detriment. They're going to make sure that they have a hand in your downfall. All because, and primarily these people are people with narcissistic personality disorder. Because when you when you show a narcissistic person that you have something to do that is more important than spending time with them, they're going to lose it. When you show somebody with narcissistic personality disorder that you have more time for yourself and your goals than you have for them, they're going to lose it. They're going to try to manipulate you and try to say that you don't think they're as important. You don't love them. You don't care about them. All you care about is yourself. Before you met this person, all you had was yourself to care about. But people want to come into your life yesterday and then and feel you're supposed to drop everything and run to them when you're not. Anybody who thinks you're supposed to stop everything you're doing for them, that's abuse. It might be a light form of it, but that's abuse. Anybody who thinks you're supposed to do what they want just because they say it when they need you to do it, I cut those people off, and you should too. And don't think twice about it, because those people are trying to be a hindrance to your success. Anybody who doesn't want to see you succeed is going to be jealous of the fact that you're spending more time working on yourself than you are spending with them. A person should never get jealous of you because you want to spend time working on yourself. Good people don't do that. Good people give you time. They let you use your energy. They don't want to drain you. Good people know that, okay, she wants to be successful. I know she needs most of her time. I'm going to give her that. I'll get with her when I can. Good people, people that are respectful of your dreams. And when I say good, I mean people that don't want to see you do bad. People that don't mind you being successful and working on your goals instead of sacrificing every minute, second, and hour to them. When you find cool people that don't mind you taking time to work on your goals and they know you need to better yourself, those are the people you shouldn't mind having in your life. People who work with you, you work with them. But people who are unreasonable, people who have they set too high standards. There's nothing wrong with having high standards, but don't let anybody set your standards for you. And if you want to be with me, you have to do this, that, and the other. Well, you're gonna have to be by yourself, because somebody who wants to get ahead in life is not going to let you control them or what they do. Just because you're in their life, they're gonna cut you off. They're gonna drop you like a hot potato. They're not gonna want you in their life. All right, the most toxic thing I've seen with relationships and people trying to be together is the one person want to be successful and the other person don't. Usually it'll be one person that want to be successful and the other person, unfortunately, is unaware, is toxic, is slowing the other person down, holding the other person back. And what's even worse is when when the narcissist realize that they're holding you back and that's why you're going to leave them, is because they're not on your level. Crushes their ego, because now originally they thought they were better than you. They thought they were the better one in the relationship, and now they realize that you don't want to be with them because they're not even anywhere near on your level. So now what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to get other toxic people to fit their narrative. Family, friends. She's going to they're probably going to start talking to somebody else on the side. All right, whether if you're a dude or a girl, they're probably going to find someone that's just like them to fit their narrative, to make it seem like you're the problem, to make it seem like you have an issue when it's not your fault, it's their fault. All that person did was go find another toxic person that they could go be toxic with. Don't let people fool you and think it's something wrong with you just because they leave you to go be with somebody else that fast. That person is probably toxic, and the person is so insecure because you're so much better than them that they had to go find somebody to be with right away. You like, when people don't even take the time to heal, that person is toxic. That person is going from person to person to person. That person is hurt. That person is heartbroken. That person is not healed, and that person is out to hurt other people. If you considering a relationship, make sure you ask that person, yo, what's the last, how long was you just with that person? How long were you just getting, how long were you away from that person? If they just broke up with them yesterday and they all on you, hugging, kissing, I love you, first of all, you shouldn't take that serious anyway. But even within a 2-week period, if that person is trying to get serious with you, even if they aren't saying I love you, but if that person is trying to get serious with you, move on with you, try to get serious with you, don't take that person serious. They just got out of a relationship. All them feelings ain't dead just because they met you. You're just a safe haven. You're just the energy. You're just a new source of energy for this person. And there are people that will go from person to person because they don't take time to heal. They don't take time to fix themselves or make themselves better. And most of the times, this person has made themselves bitter. All right. So people will get mad at you because, and I can only speak from my experience as a guy, all right, not bashing nobody, but people will get mad, all right, at you Once they find out that they're a hindrance to your success, they feel that you don't need them. They feel like they're a problem to you, and they start looking at themselves in all this negative light because you no longer have interest in them. You no longer want to be with them. You no longer want anything to do with them, and and they brought it upon themselves because you told this person, you tried to explain to this person who you are, what you represent, and this person did not respect that. This person wanted to try to get in the way of your success. This person wasn't cool. This person was not understanding. And they tried to use you for your time, your energy. And once they found out that you were better than them, and that here's another thing. Once a narcissistic person that you're in a relationship with finds out that you're better than them, what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to dead you. They're going to try to bring you down, make sure you don't become anything. They're going to try to get back in your good graces, get lovey-dovey with you. They're going to get back into your life to get in your good graces just to take a dump on you one last time so they could make you feel bad, like you're a bad person, like they just left. And they want everybody to feel like it's your fault. So what they're going to do is they're going to get with a new person and they're going to fool everybody into thinking that, oh, he was crazy. There was something wrong with him. I couldn't deal with him. He was just too much. He had all these issues, all these problems. You know he was crazy, girl. And all the while, that other person, that young lady, that was the problem. That other person was the problem, and it wasn't you. When you're a logical person and other people don't use logic or think with logic, what they're going to try to do is get you to accept their illogicalness. All right, they're going to try to get you to accept what they view as what you view as illogical. All right, what they view as logical is not going to be logical to you. All right, their views are going to be separate from yours. So since you don't have anything to do with this person, since you're better than this person, you have better moral values. This person probably ain't even got no morals. Your spirit is at a higher vibration than this person. What they're going to do is they're going to find a low life like them. They're going to find somebody vibrating on a low vibration to make them feel good about themselves, to tell you, oh, that person was lame. Yeah, he don't deserve you. He this, that, and the third. He blah, 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 blah. A lot of people want somebody that is just like them. A person will leave somebody that is on the right path and that is on their path to success because they not about nothing. And because they're not about nothing, before you leave them, they're going to try to one-up you and leave you because they realize that you outgrew them. They realize that you're better than them. They realize that they have nothing to do with you besides maybe sex, besides just the relationship. Like they can't reach you on any level. They can't like reach you on a spiritual level. Y'all don't got nothing in common as far as nothing to talk about. So it's like you're not toxic. That person is toxic. You're not going to have much in common with that person if they're a toxic person. You don't have toxic traits. You don't have toxic narcissistic personality disorder. You're not going to be gossiping with this person. You're not going to be tearing other people down with this person. You're not going to be making fun of other people for no reason and wishing bad on other people with this person. See, negative people get together and then they start doing their little negative and their little spells and their little evil. It's a lot more than goes into these relationships than you think. People will be alone and be sad and upset that they're not in a relationship and realize that people are unhappy and ganging up in groups of twos to be miserable and unhappy. You're not gonna find me miserable and unhappy in a group. If I could, as the saying goes, I could do bad all by my damn self. All right, and I'd rather do bad by myself than to be with somebody that wants to tear me down. That's toxic. Try to interrupt my growth. That's the one thing I hated when I was in a relationship with somebody, with this young lady, and she was interrupting my me time and trying to stop me from achieving and succeeding. And I'm trying to explain to her that I need this time to become successful, and I couldn't keep her in my life because she didn't understand. So only the females that get that and understand are the only females that I could deal with. Like, I'm busy. A lot of my time goes to me and research and doing what I need to do for my business so I could get ahead, so I could be successful. I know what I want out of life. I know what I want from life. A person being in your life is not going to fix your life necessarily. A person can only do but so much. You have to do for yourself. You have to do for you. You gotta be. Everybody could got you, but you gotta got you too. You gotta make sure you got you too. All right. So everybody could be taking care of you. People could be looking after you. You make sure you got you too. All right, and you also make sure that you don't let people come into your life that disrespect your boundaries, that don't respect you when your time when you say you need space. I done told somebody I need space, and they done showed up at my damn place, and like I told the person to stop doing that. They didn't listen. I end up not being with the person no more. So it's like there's no second chances. Once people show you that they don't care about your boundaries and what you tell them and what you try to explain to them so you can make things work, there's no point in being with the person because you're going to be unhappy. You're going to be trying to please somebody, and it's no point. When somebody gets upset, don't get mad, just leave. Because okay, I can't turn this person to what I want. Just if there's somebody is not what you want is out there. You just need to go find it. So with that being said, everybody, don't allow people to be a hindrance to your success. Don't allow people to try to stop you from becoming successful. Somebody wants to be in your life. They have to realize that you had a life before them, and that anybody who don't realize the fact that you got a life, they're just trying to control you in a relationship. So anybody that don't want you to have a life, anybody that feel like they honing in on your life, where are you at, what are you doing constantly 24/7, not giving you no space, not giving you no breathing room, that's a toxic person, and that person's trying to control your life, and you shouldn't be with that person because that person's not bringing anything to the table. That person's not offering you nothing. That person is just a leech. All right, and you got powerful energy as a high vibrational being. Only you should probably only deal with other high vibrational people. So just putting that out there. A lot of times people aren't high vibrational, and they want to bring you down, and they want to drain you of your life force because they see you got high vibration. They see you're focused. A lot of people a lot of narcissistic people will just come into your life to try to see. I told you I could get her to focus on something else. I told you I could get him to focus on something else. They just want to take your focus from you. Like a lot of narcissistic people, they like attention. They're attention seeking individuals, and they won't stop until they get attention from their victim. They see somebody that won't give them attention, they won't stop until they get it. A lot of people that come into your life to be in a relationship with you are the same reason. They see you pay attention to yourself. They see you focused on you. A lot of times people will lie to you, say you look good just because the energy. All right, the energy is attractive, it's sexy. The fact that you're focused on yourself and you ain't worried about other people like everybody else is. People are attracted to that. So sometimes people will come into your life just to steal your energy, get you focused on them, and then dip. Whether they think you attracted, they like you or not. I knew I could get this person focused on me and worried about me. I knew I could get their mind off of that and focused on me instead of what they were studying or whatever they were doing. I knew I could like that's evil and sick, man. But there are people out there that see a focused person and that just want to come into your life to destroy what you got going on. It's called being sent by the devil. All right, so that's why I always say pray for discernment and ask for discernment, because you never know who's being sent into your life to try to end what you have going on or try to take energy or try to stop your flow. So this is just a word to the wise. All right, take heed to this message. Shout out to all the beautiful people out there. Shout out to all the vessels, light beings, star seeds, divine ones, light beings. Everybody hit that like button, that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe it, only the fly subscribe. All right. So, and squad up, hit the notification bell, squad up. All right, show some love in them comments. This has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the vessels. We out.